Australia will open its border next year in a budget plan to bring back migrants and speed up the economic recovery. Federal government fears that growth cannot be sustained if travelers are kept away and citizens kept at home. In a key warning against closed border, Trader Joe's said he believed in restoring migration to the level seen before the pandemic as soon as the government's health expert declared it possible. Mr. Jones also talked of a boost to the economy from Australians who cannot leave the country, saying this was adding to spending but was only temporary. It's a pandemic effect, not a permanent one, he said. The federal budget to be delivered by Mr. Frydenberg today will include core assumptions for coronavirus vaccinations and infection to aim for the opening of the international border in 2022, several months after the forecast in the budget 7 months ago. The borders will reopen when it's safe to open, and when they do, net overseas migration will increase, including skilled workers, Mr. Frydenberg told in media. He said those skilled workers play a very important role across the economy, but we are not going to compromise public safety or indeed the economic recovery by moving ahead of the medical advice. Prime Minister Scott Morrison rejected the idea of the Fortress Australia in comments on last week to correct media reports, saying he wanted the border to stay closed in order to eliminate COVID-19. Australia's COVID suppression strategy has not changed to an elimination strategy nor in zero cases. Our goals as reported, he said on Facebook. Scott Morrison said there will always be cases as we return Australians home from overseas. International borders will only open when it is safe to do so. Mr. Frydenberg said he wanted to restore migration to the level seen before the pandemic. Obviously, net overseas migration went negative through this crisis. Also, Labour leader Anthony said last week that the closed border had highlighted that the country's reliance on temporary migrant workers and that we should be investing in training Australians to fill the skill shortage. That's all for today. Let's hope border will reopen before 2022. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more updates.